Hello, everyone. Welcome back to PODCAST on WHEELZ, episode 9. So today we are talking to you about our days and how they went at college. So Doc will be going after me, obviously. That's just kind of the way we've been rolling with it for the past few episodes. So, yeah, we're rolling with that way. Okay, so we go to gym and things are, normal. I see some of my friends and they're just chilling in the back corner. I'm like, okay, as long as the sassy girls aren't bothering them, that's good. Like they did yesterday. And we go down to the locker rooms. Everything's normal. My friend meets up with me. I'm like, hi. And she says hi back. And we're just chilling there. And we just talk about life. And I said, good luck. Hopefully we don't get a team on them. We go outside. And of course, the one with the green shirt, I don't quite know her name yet, so I'm sorry. Because I'm not good with names. And so we're out there, and of course, luckily the girl who got made fun of didn't get a team with them on them, but me and the girl with the green shirt, also my friend, and I have her Snapchat today. Yay! And me and her just got really along. We had common things and everything. I'm like, yay, we have stuff in common. That's great. Friendship is awesome. And and then we just chill, and it's fun and it's normal. And yeah, it's 9:50. Oh yeah. So we're chilling there, and we go. No, yeah, we go out of the gym, and I realize it's 10:04. We leave class at 10:05. First period, and I realize it's 10:04. I don't have my stuff in my book bag yet, and William's hurrying it into my book bag and his, and I start rolling, and 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 William starts bolting out the door. He starts running. He's like, oh my gosh, the bell just rang. I don't want to be late to second period class, because we all know that's Miss Peters, and she's very strict. We go to Miss Peters' class, and we find out we have a ginormous project we have to do. I'm like, fine, just a sign out of the strike, no warning. And so we're chilling there. I'm like, fine, I'll try to get this done. I got the mapping volcanoes part done, and I got some of the questions that were on section 1 and section 2. I still need section 3, section 4, and I can't say that word. Bibliographically, the one, I don't know.
Bibliograph?
Yes, bibliograph. I can't say things, okay? That's where you have to put your cites and notations, like where you got your information from. Not Google. She hit somebody with the paper, like, because they're on Google. I'm like, isn't that how you find sites? What? Like, you have to look up the answer and then click on the site. What? What?
Like, really?
Our main researching source is Google. What?
You told her to cite her information? She did.
I don't know. It was a boy. I feel bad for the boys in class. They always be getting hated on. I'm like, what the fuck? She's just not good at that. Sorry. So, yeah, that happens. I'm like, okay, fine. Deal with that. Third rolls by. We go to lunch. By the end of it, we're talking about Flora's puppies and how how her dog is gonna have puppies for the third time. Now, in order to have that, you have to have sex.
S-E-X.
Yes, and William prompted saying, oh, it's my third time having sex, like in the dog zoo, if that makes any sense. And the girl was like, oh, I just heard their conversation. It was their third time having sex. And I was like, wait. And we was like, wait, it was just about dogs. We were talking about my friend's puppies and stuff. And they're like, oh, and they started laughing. And it was just like laughing, kind of embarrassing matter. It wasn't like too embarrassing. We were just like laughing our hearts off. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. And I'm like, okay, fine, that happens. That's funny. And we walk back to Miss Fraser's class, art class. a girl slips out of random nowhere, and there's this ginormous spill of like cleaning chemical all over the floor, and it smells up the whole classroom, and it smells so bad. I'm like, this smells so awful, and it got all over the side of her pants. She called her mom, and her mom thought that it was her fault for not knowing that ginormous clear stuff was on the clear floor, and it was big, but like you couldn't see it from a far distance because I didn't even notice it. So, and then she goes to the nurse, and what seems like forever, she finally comes back with new clothes, and she has her clothes in a bag. Meaning she got all over her pants, and someone had to open a door that led to outside to get some fresh air in the classroom because it smelled like straight bad sour cleaner. I don't know, but it just smelled so bad. And I was like, and it was still stuck in the room after an hour. And we're like, that's fun. We go to fourth. I do my test. I'm not done with it still. I have 8 questions about my teacher's like, let's just call it. You'll get the grade you are, and you can just do the test corrections whenever you have time. And I was like, okay, fine. And he was like, you're almost done anyway. We can't spend like a third day on this. He wasn't rude about it. Like, he said, let's just call it. Let's just, your 8 questions, you're 77% done. You'll be good. And whatever questions you get wrong, you can just do test corrections. And I'm like, okay, fine. We're just going to deal with that. And, I'm just chilling in Mr. Reader's room, which is like a special classroom that I normally don't go to. I normally go to Miss Callicut's, which is all the way in room 807 upstairs. So, and there's elevators, obviously, so I can get there. But I go to Mr. Reader's room. He's awesome. He's such a sweet math teacher. He was like, you have any questions? And he was helping me, and he was just making me laugh. There was a friend of mine in there, so we were laughing and having fun. And I know it was a test, but it wasn't a noisy environment. It was an environment that was noisy, but like it made me laugh and have fun and not make me get overwhelmed. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like a fun environment. So like I got way more done than I did yesterday, and I probably got some more stuff right, and I knew what the steps were. I did have a couple of questions, like, I totally completely forgot the formula and stuff, and Miss Parson comes in, and she says, Mr. Reader, I'm struggling. I can't help but these students with their math, because I don't know it. I'm struggling with it. And Miss Parson was learning Math 3 for 2 years. And she still was struggling with it. Still. I'm an 11th grader in college, and I'm expected to only know all the concepts in, 5 months after not even 2 years, and an adult is struggling. I'm like, that's not fair that we only get 5 months, and we don't know either half of it, or we're brain dead because we don't really know. I'm like, forgot how to do this, forgot this equation. It's not going to matter in real life. Seriously, it's not going to matter, because Miss Parson, my help teacher, never used a single ounce of math, maybe just basics when we learned that in elementary, and she didn't use any of the stuff she used in high school. I'm like, so what was the 8 hours of work I had to do? What was the 3 hours of work I had to do? What was the 4 hours of work I had to do? What was the 13 hours of work I had to do? What was the sitting there for an hour and a half bored out of your mind? What was that for? A diploma? What the heck? Like, I feel like it's so pointless to have students learn all this I heard adults come face to face to me and say, I never used this not once in my whole life. You're 39. Or you're 50, or you're 40, and you never used it ever since 11. Or 17, ever since you got out of college. High school. And you're like, what? And you come up to college, and you learn the same stuff, and you don't use it ever again. I'm like, what the heck? Why do they teach you pointless stuff? Exactly. What was the whole point? I was stressing over there, panic attacks, stressing over my grades, report cards constantly, tests thrown in your face. I feel like the education system is slowly failing us. I'm not kidding. I feel like that in my own way. You can have your opinion, and I have my opinion. I feel like they're failing us. Seriously, they didn't even teach me multiplication right, and they taught us a stupid 30-step way to do damn division. I'm like, why? This is not helpful in any way. Even my parents said, yeah, your elementary school taught you wrong. What the heck? You failed us by day one. And we were special needs students. So we were in like special ed class for half the day, and then like another classroom, but with a bunch of special help in there. And we would have like our own little classmates and our own little table groups, and they taught us wrong. And one time, a stupid story. I was chilling, and I was a third grader. I was 8 years old, and they thought I rushed on a test. I was the last one finished in 3 hours. We had 4 hours to complete that. I completed it at the end. And yet she said I was rushing. Did you not see 8 other people complete before me? I was literally the last one. How does that make sense? She said, oh, you're rushing because you got practically all of them wrong. No, I wasn't rushing. I was stressing and trying to try my hardest for 4 hours straight on 20 questions. And I could barely read at that point. So I was stuck there, and she was like, you don't get candy, because everybody else, because you done horribly, even though we taught you wrong, and we taught you multiplication wrong, and you just moved me up. You should have kept me back in third, because I couldn't read. I barely knew how to spell, barely knew how to read, but yet, oh, never leave a kid behind. We're going to push you back. No, the child's getting further behind. That's why I'm still on an IEP. I mean, I get it. It's okay. IEPs are meant to help you. Well, I never caught up in, like, years. Let's just say a couple decades. Like a decade or two.
Not a couple.
What? Like, it just sucks how they taught me so wrong that I'm not caught up to this very day. And they never noticed a darn thing. I'm like, you didn't see me going to sensory shutdown. You didn't see me stimming constantly. You didn't see me having a meltdown at least every hour.
9 minutes in.
Yeah, at least every hour. And I'm just stuck there like, hello? And they didn't see all the sensory issues. They didn't see the lag behind of learning. They never noticed a dang thing. Just zip by them. That child's having a meltdown. What? And they never noticed a living thing about me. I did not like elementary school. I got bullied 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. No. So I'm stuck there like, okay, we're going through this again. Oh boy. Each and every year I get bullied, and there's not ever been a year where I've not been bullied at least once. No, that's never happened. Multiple times. Well, I got into almost fights. I got harassed. Some of my friends got showed online. And I would get bullied and mocked and almost hit and chased. And I'm like, what is wrong with school? Like, vaping free zone? No, I'm seeing people vape. There's little signs across our college. No vaping. It'll be bad for your lungs. Well, a lot of I don't vape. Good God, no. That would be horrible for me. And my friend tried vaping, and it burnt, and she only tried it twice, and that was 2 years ago. And she said, I'm never doing it again. It burned. Like, you have to suck in, hold it in your chest, and breathe it out. What? No. And it hurts and burns. I'm like, I don't think how you get pleasure from that. No. Oh, God. I'll be like, bye. Not even an ounce of me is interested in that. I'm like, goodbye. That sounds so painful. So not fun to go through. I'm like, why would I want to go through that? I'm not going through that. So I'm like, fine, I'm not going through that. And of course, a lot of people at my school vape, which isn't great. And they bully, and they mock. And one of my friends, Flora, ran into Jabria. I'm guessing she looked at her wrong, and then she gave her a nasty look. And Flora and her mom was like, what did I do? Like, I just barely looked at you. And she gave her the nastiest attitude ever. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it sucked. So yeah, that stories and how I think that education system is failing us slowly and slowly. Each and every decade or year goes by, they're just making it worse, I feel like. So I feel bad for the upcoming generations, because everything's just messed up in our generation. We have to think about that. Everything's just messed up and wrong in this world, you know? There's some nice people. Yes, there's awesome people. But then you run into those, a lot of them. It's not just every once in a while, it's every day for me where people are bad and people are robbing and people are stealing and people are ganging up fights and things. I'm like, what did we turn this world into, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like, yes, in war aspect, I can't even say war aspect. Because Ukraine and Russia are still in war. After over 600 days now, they've been in war for almost 2 years. And it sucks because we've been going through World War III. Luckily, I'm not in Ukraine, but all prayers go out to Ukraine. But luckily, I'm not a part of World War III. But the fact that we already had 3 wars in, what, a century? Like, no. I'm sorry, that's just not good, you know? And that's just not even cutting the baseline to the problems that we have in today's world. Global warming and everything that might contribute to tomorrow's society, you know? Things of that just make the world not really a better place, you know? I'm sorry that I went into this random rant, but that's just how I think on today's society, that sometimes it's not all so great, sometimes it's not great, sometimes it's just really bad. So I don't know how talking about college turned into this, but you're welcome. Apparently, I'm giving motivational speeches. I'm not really giving motivational speeches. I'm just talking about my opinion, and everything. So you get done with fourth and everything, and like just it's alright. Just pass the test and everything, and you'll be good. So we get home, and I have popcorn with yummy seasoned thing. I have a Mountain Dew. I have a couple mac and cheese, 1 hot dog, ice cream, and cake. I had a lot of stuff when I got home, but it was all so delicious. Lately I've not been having an appetite to eat dinner. I don't know why. Like, I haven't eaten my fully dinner from yesterday or today. I don't know why. I mean, I ate snacky stuff just fine. I didn't have a whole bowl of popcorn. Some of my friends did, like, finish off the rest for me because I didn't eat the full popcorn bowl. It was like a baggie of popcorn. And my friends were open to that, and they loved it. I sprinkled way too much of that popcorn buttery seasoning that I recently found out it's so good, but I sprinkled way too much on there. Oops. That's not why I couldn't finish the meal. It was delicious with that stuff on. And I had a Mountain Dew and everything. Oh, and in the morning, we made the bold choice to drink a Mountain Dew before the bus. He couldn't drink it fully because they said, "Oh, you'll be burping on the bus," and they're making us laugh, and they're making the situation worse. And they're like, "William, this was such a bad idea," and we have that on the vlog. Where he's just struggling to finish that Mountain Dew. I'm like, oh my gosh, babe, this is not a good thing to try to do at the risk of 7 minutes. Now, he normally finishes Mountain Dew in 7 minutes sometimes. He actually done that before. I'm like, damn, it's impressive. But today, he had to just pour the rest on the grass. It wasn't too much, because as you could tell, it was quickly gone, but like, he just had to throw it away in the bus, and then that's all that happened. You don't really think about it until now. And I just do like my math homework, and I do like some vocab. I still need to finish up my vocab, and I have the project, but we get to work in Miss Peter's class on Friday and Monday, but the project's due fully Monday. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I just have to work my hardest on Friday. Yay! Hooray! But that is summing up my day, where it actually wasn't too bad today. It was fine. It was normal, you know. It wasn't a bad day. It wasn't the greatest day of my life, but hey, it was a good day, you know. And we'll see what tomorrow brings on the Friday. Now, I have to also tell you something. Juniors and seniors in college, at 10 o'clock, we're getting our caps and gown for graduating college. We're getting our caps and gown discussed. Just for juniors, like, oh, this is what it's coming up. That's for us. But seniors really have to worry about that because they're graduating July 2024 or January or something. One of those months. so a month that starts with a J, in 2024. I'm graduating in 2025, so that's not long from here. So yeah, once it hits 2024, in 4 months I'll graduate in a year. Oh my god. That's so creepy to think about. But we're just having a discussion at 10 o'clock. Oh, wait, that's like almost before second period. What? I'm hoping it's not long, because I want to work on my project.
Almost before?
Yeah, because starting of second period is 10:05.
Uh,
Yeah, if I sounded mad, I wasn't. So we're just having a discussion about caps and gowns tomorrow. And October 18th, there's like in gym, in the library, during C and B lunch. I have A lunch, but during B and C lunch, you get to go to the library and learn about like a college and see what it's about. So I'm like, okay, might go to that. I don't know, but it's October 18th. But right now it's October 5th, and it's 10:18 p.m., and we're recording this podcast still. So, yay! Okay, I'm going to move it forward to Doc. This is probably the littlest time I've talked on the podcast for a little bit. So, yeah, here we go, Doc.
Okay, as we are filming this podcast, I'm extremely tired.
yes, me too.
So
I'm feeling that
I
feeling. I'm so tired.
apologize if I'm not as energetic or don't sound as hyped for this podcast, because I do sincerely apologize because we are recording this very late.
Yes,
So
I'm gonna record, but I'm feeling the effects of sleepiness. I'm feeling the effects.
and again, I'm wearing a hat because I like wearing hats. Apparently,
Recently, you've been wearing too many hats. Show your beautiful, luxurious hair. Look how perfect my hair is.
yeah, but I personally like hats on me because I like these beanies, and it's October month, so why not wear beanies?
Why the
Who
heck
knows?
not?
I'm gonna try and keep a streak going
Yay.
and see how many podcasts I can wear a dang hat
That's so cool.
without wearing the same exact outfit.
I didn't wear my glasses in last podcast,
Yeah.
so now I have my glasses
I
on.
don't have my glasses. How weird is that?
Oh.
So, anywho, I'm going to tell you guys about a little story Miss Blakely told us all. It was kind of funny and kind of creepy at the same time. So, a UTI, do you know what that is?
A urinary infection of the bladder.
Urinary tract infection. So for old people, it affects them a lot worse than young people who get a UTI. Normally, they'll give you an antibiotic and you'll be on your way home.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened to Miss Blakely's mom. She was 65 years old, and she had a UTI infection. And she was sitting on the toilet at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to listen. So she was sitting on the toilet,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Hey, honey, look at the TV." And they had a TV in their bathroom. I don't know why. I'm guessing they like watching TV in the restroom. So Miss Blakely comes in like, "Yes, Mom?" And she was like, "My Gmail, it keeps coming up on the bottom." "What? This isn't your laptop. This is a whole TV. Your Gmail wasn't supposed to." And she, "No, sweetie, it is my laptop, but I can't get the Gmail thing to go away. I keep swiping." And so she calls her dad in or something. Her uncle, I can't remember. She calls someone in,
Yeah.
and the grandma's still sitting on the toilet. No, sorry, the mom is still sitting on the toilet. And then they call 911, and the mother
Oh my
cussed
God.
at Miss Blakely. Even though the mother has never cussed at her once, ever.
Aw.
So that's how they knew she was off.
Like, something's
'Cause she
really
said-
wrong with-
She said something HD double hockey sticks. You know what that means, right?
Like, what the hell?
Yes. She said something H, then something else. But she said that to Miss Blakely, and and Miss Blakely had, oh, good God. Miss Blakely had never heard her mom cuss at her ever, and that was the first time. So they're getting her off the toilet, and they put her on a gurney to,
Yes,
take her out to an
the
ambulance.
hospital.
No, to an ambulance, maybe. But they take her to the hospital, and she's going through very severe hallucinations. They give her antibiotic,
God.
and literally what?
Isn't it explaining what happened to Morg's mom?
A little bit. But it was a UTI. Anywho. Okay, look. So, how creepy. Miss Blakely was standing right beside her mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, I need to call my daughter. What? I'm right beside you. Because she already forgot Miss Blakely in the time span they issued the TV.
Oh my god.
You forgot me. But I'm standing right beside you. I'm your daughter. So she was standing right beside the mother. And she's like, oh, wait, I need my phone to call my daughter. I'm right here. And then as soon as they took her to the hospital, she didn't remember.
Oh my god.
And she was only 65.
Wow. Does she still remember now?
Oh, no, she's dead. She had cancer. Lung cancer because she smoked.
That's so good. When did she die?
I can't remember. I don't know what age, but she died recently.
Oh no.
Like a couple years ago. And the time she got her UTI was in 2016, which wasn't that long ago.
Years ago.
Mhm.
Wow.
At least I can remember that date.
God.
And so, oh, Mom.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I'm so sleepy. So, anywho, her mom forgot who she was and
Yep.
forgot she was there. And so, her dad was freaking out when they were at the hospital and the mother didn't remember anything. She was hallucinating super badly. So, Miss Blakely said, get out. Leave the room. Because her dad was panicking and was super scared. The one we saw that had the knee surgery.
Yep.
Remember? You remember that one day when we went to the high school and we just saw a random dude, which was Miss Blakely's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was him. So he was freaking out when she was hallucinating because none of us knew what was wrong. And so, in the end... Oh, good God. In the end, you know, she got treated with some antibiotics. Then a second relapse happened
Oh my god.
of a UTI infection. She hallucinated worse this time, except they sent her to a psych ward. Because they didn't know it was a UTI. She was hallucinating that bad, they thought she was mental.
Damn. That's fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
So she was chilling there in a psych ward for at least 3 days to a week. And they had to back up so many docs to prove she had a dang UTI.
That's so creepy.
And so she was just chilling in a psych ward for like 3 days or a week. So she gets back from the psych ward,
God.
and then she never really had a relapse again. So, but the cancer thing. So her mother had a small, or it was called a small growing cancer. Do you think that's bad or do you think that's okay?
Bad.
Yes, very bad. That is a very deadly type of lung disease or cancer that she had just gotten. That was the worst one you could get. And what did her mother get? A small, and so her mother got that.
You went to Disneyland? When's the vlog up?
It's gonna be up soon. I'm just trying to edit and stuff. So, anywho, so let me tell the story before I get sidetracked and forget everything. So, her mother was a heavy smoker. She really never put down a pack of cigarettes and stuff, but she really cared for Miss Blakely. She really did. And so,
That's sweet.
and so, her mother wouldn't stop smoking cigarettes even in the hospital and wasn't following really much of anything until that's when her mother started forgetting, Miss Blakely. And so one day Miss Blakely was right beside her in the hospital, and she was like, "Who's my daughter?" And Miss Blakely kept staring at her like, "I'm right here."
That's so creepy.
And she's like, "No, who's my daughter? I need to..." She remembered Julie, but she didn't remember her own daughter. Julie is Miss Blakely's daughter.
Oh.
And she's 23 and she's a policeman. Girl. Police officer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, police girl.
So,
I know you're tired.
anywho, Miss Blakely's mom. Oh my God. Miss Blakely's mom cannot remember anyone except Julie and I think her husband, I think. And so, she's like, where's my daughter? Or, I know, like, who's my daughter? I was like, oh, God.
That's creepy.
And I think she just passed away because of breathing difficulties. I can't remember what really happened because she told that story a long time ago in zoo school.
Oh, wow.
So it was a very long time ago. Oh.
That's slow charging.
Okay.
That's my age. Charger's different.
Oh, God, I've probably gone like more than 8 times.
Yeah, I'm tired.
And
I
it's
can
literally,
tell.
it's only 10:28.
Yeah, I'm tired.
We're literally 28 minutes into this podcast, but we want to strive for every single podcast to be an hour long, even if we're exhausted. And I really wanted Donny not to film because I know within minutes of the podcast we would have been all tired and sleepy
Yeah.
and sluggish. And I was right. Yes, because you're like, no, I'm sure if we just talk about a day. Our day is not going to be lasting an hour worth of speaking if we have really nothing to talk about. I mean, that story wasted a couple minutes, but it wasn't, oh my gosh, nothing
Like
crazy.
the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it was kind of like a scary story
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
was like, holy shit. And
But,
she was dead. I was like,
yeah. But in the end, we have nothing really to talk about, and we're literally only probably 30 to 20 something minutes in,
Yeah.
based on my knowledge. So that's bad, you know what I mean?
that's not good.
That's not great, because we still have probably 40 or 50 minutes left. 40 minutes. 30, 40 minutes on the line, and you're already getting tired, and I'm already tired. So I was like, Donny, let's not film a podcast, because I'm already exhausted, and I don't want to film a podcast when I'm super exhausted, because number one, I'm going to be yawning like heck, and y'all probably already heard like 8 yawns.
Yeah.
And like, don't yawn. So, anywho, we're all tired, but we want every single podcast to be an hour because we don't have a way of editing these to be an hour. We don't really have a way of putting clips together, and we want to film them all in the one section rather than wait a night or a day
If you see on a playlist that there's 9
or
podcasts,
10 videos.
yeah, I'm like, what? You only recorded 9 episodes. Where did the other first one come? What was the other part of the other episode?
Yes, because we had like this 5th podcast episode, and we got called, and then our editing or software turned off, making our podcast end. So we had to upload the 15-minute first part, or I don't even know, 15-minute first part, and then the hour almost worth of an hour footage as the second part. That's the only reason why there is like 10 videos once we upload this to the playlist and upload it to the channel. But overall, there's 9, or I think there's 9, when really this is supposed to be the 9th episode. You're like, well, you guys are all caught up. No, we haven't even uploaded this. So once we upload it, there's going to be 10. So there's always going to be one extra episode that we've never really ever filmed. We did film, but if we had put it all in one podcast, that would have been 10 times better. You know what I mean? So, like, I am so exhausted, and it's only 10:30.
Yeah.
And you thought this would be a great idea.
You know my ideas turn out terrible. You know this. You know this. You know this. I can't talk.
What's 100 fun relationship questions?
That's too scary questions.
I'm already so bored.
That's too scary questions. That's too scary questions. That's more interesting to me. At least to me, in a way.
Unique birthday messages for a 60 years old.
Hi, I'm not 60, I'm 50.
121 questions asked before marriage.
I'm already married.
I know. I don't even know. I'm so
Want to do
bored.
scary questions?
Okay. Here, I'll set this microphone on little baby stuffy thing.
I have the mic in my possession as they talk. Talk? No, I don't believe talk. They're typing in scary questions, so hopefully we can find a good site to play scary questions, and then I'll play scary music in the background to make it more with my phone.
Oh, God.
Oh, she's tired. Me too. And it's 10:32, so we have 29 minutes of the podcast left. Or 28. We can push through this.
We need to add 11:10 to be sure.
Yeah.
82 would you rather questions to ask your friends.
Scary.
I know this is going to be scary.
How's 82 would you rather questions?
Oh my God. Would you rather have a friendly but scary looking monster under your bed for the rest of your life or have nightmares every day?
Ugh.
Okay.
Are you good with that one?
Oh God, why are these all
Hush.
finding me?
Are you good with that one?
Yes.
Alright,
That's
hold
good.
up.
Would you rather bite a chunk of your... Oh, hey.
Oh, hell no.
Hello. Yes, I've done that to myself. Anywho, you would ask me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would you rather, and then I'll ask you 5.
Hold up.
No, 6.
I'll ask you 6.
Yep, and then I'll ask you 6.
Scary.
You probably won't even hear the scary music because this microphone is connected and it's supposed to...
No, it's for us.
I know, but it's kind of supposed to remove scare background noises a little bit better so you don't hear them as much and hear our voice a lot better than what you did on our first and second podcast thing.
50% off all Domino's online pizza orders at menu price this week only, which includes right now
There's Papa Domino's egg.
Hold up.
the JCPenney Friends and Family Sale. JCPenney, make it count.
There. We have this scary music in effect
Ominous music.
to play Would You Rather? Scary Question Edition.
Hold up.
Is it playing?
Full screen. Would you rather have a friendly but scary looking monster under your bed for the rest of your life, or have nightmares every day?
I probably have nightmares every day and I can deal with them.
Would you rather get kidnapped by a psychopath or get abducted by aliens?
Abducted by aliens.
Would you rather be the first person or the last one who turns into a zombie or in a zombie apocalypse?
I'd rather be the first one to turn into a zombie.
Would you rather be attacked by 20 bats or 20 tarantulas?
Ooh, 20 bats.
Alright. So, I think I asked 6 questions. No, wait, no, I didn't. Would you rather turn into a zombie or a vampire?
No, vampire.
Would you rather drink a cup of blood or bite on a chunk of a human flesh?
Ooh, blood. Ooh. Even though I hate blood.
Alright, she's asking me my questions.
Would you rather die from a shark or zombie attack?
I would rather die from a shark attack.
Would you rather be killed by a vampire or get turned into a vampire?
I would probably get killed from a vampire.
Would the devil rather possess you or live in a haunted house for the rest of your life?
Maybe live in a haunted house? I don't want the devil to possess me. No.
Would you rather live as a ghost on Earth after you die or stay dead?
Stay a ghost.
Would you rather watch horror movies with vampire or witch?
Witch. I'm not as scared as them.
Would it...
Dark. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh,
Okay, ask me the question, please.
two of them explained.
Okay. Me?
Would a demon rather possess you or discover the demons possesses all your family members?
Oh, I have cold chills.
The other one's creepy.
Demon possesses me.
Would maggots from the inside out or piranhas eat you?
Piranhas. I have cold chills.
That's it. I mean,
I hate how that explains Stuffy and me.
yeah, and Amy.
Yeah.
So maggots eat you. I scrolled the ones I haven't answered. Those are all the ones I haven't.
Would you rather go on a date with Frank Infurter from the Ricky Horror Picture Show or Jared Leto at the Joker in Suicide Squad?
I'm guessing Joker. I don't know.
Would you insist move into the house from the movie Paranormal Activity or the house from in the movie Insidious?
I haven't watched those, so I don't know.
Okay. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or stay at home and watch horror movies with your friends?
Stay at home and watch horror movies.
Would you rather have dinner with Henrietta or Patrick Bateman?
I don't know who any of these are.
Would you rather save your friend and let 100 innocent people die, or save 100 innocent people and let your friend die?
Oh, that's hard.
Either you're making one person die or 100 people die.
Yep,
It's one person.
but your best friend would. I guess I'm going with like a. Oh God, it's hard. Maybe that would suck though. My best friend and let 100 people die. That sounds so bad.
Would you rather forever be chased by Pennywise or run away from the creature in the movie It Follows?
Ooh. It.
Pennywise?
I know.
Creepy. Would you rather choose hairspray and a lighter as your weapon or a rolling pin in the event of some zombie apocalypse?
Or rolling pin, because it'll last a lot longer than hairspray.
Yes. Alright.
Did you scroll ones that you haven't answered?
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Oh, freaking hell. Why is it saying you? Would you rather get kidnapped by Jigsaw from the movie Saw or kill yourself?
What? Oh.
Oh!
Bye.
That's creepy.
Did you hear the question?
I'd rather get kidnapped by Jigsaw. Girl, I don't know.
Would you rather spend a night at Bates Hotel from the TV show or of the same name, or in room 1,408 from the movie 1,408?
1,408. I don't know what that movie is.
Would you rather be trapped in a room with Annabelle? Oh my fucking
I
God.
hate these. God
God damn it.
It just ruins the vibe.
God, that scared me. Would you rather be trapped in a room with Annabelle or Chucky?
Oh, not with the creepy ass dolls. Not. Not fucking Annabelle, Chucky. What?
There's a question about you cut off your arm. Yeah. Okay, 2, 3. Would you rather have the old lady Miss Sylvia Gunners from Drag Me to H as your grandmother, or Rosemary's Baby from the movie Rosemary Baby?
Rosemary's Baby? I don't know. I'm scared what Rosemary's Baby is.
Would you rather read the book The Babadook?
Babadook.
That's what Babadook.
Babadook. Yep. Okay, and what else?
Or say Bloody Mary 3 times in front of a mirror.
Hell no, Babadook. I don't know.
Babadook. Would you rather get stabbed by the killer from the movie?
I don't know. Yeah, what, is there another op? No.
Oh, would you rather get stabbed by the killer from the movie Scream or get eaten alive by the shark from the movie Jaws?
Shark by the movie Jaws.
Would you rather be stuck on Shutter Island from the movie of the same name or in the mental institution? We were just talking.
Oh, hell no. Mental institution? When?
Miss Blakely's mom.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Sorry.
Okay, that's it.
I had a random weird tech thing. Okay. What question do I start at and what question do I stop at?
This one. These are the ones I've never read. So when I read them, I just scroll past them.
Would you rather watch your friend be tortured by Jigsaw or cut off your arm?
Well, I've already had my arm cut off, so I cut off my arm.
Would you rather find out your parents are aliens who eat corpses but are charming people, or discover that your partner is a creature from another planet?
Oh. I'm guessing I'll just rather let me discover my, best friend is from.
Would you rather wake up in a locked room on fire, or wake up in a glass coffin that slowly fills with water?
What the? Slowly fills. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Hell no.
No, slowly fills with water. I don't want to be burning.
Would you rather accidentally bite off the tip of your tongue or accidentally rip off your pinky finger?
What? My pinky, because it's already missing.
Would you rather live curse free and not get any money, or live with a curse that gives you bad luck for 1 year and get $1 million later?
Curse bad luck.
Would you rather burn to death or drown?
Drown.
Would you rather face a quick and sudden death in your 40s or a long and painful one in your
80s? 40s.
Would you rather pull out your front teeth with pliers? Or all your fingernails with pliers? Why is this explaining to you? This is so crazy.
Teeth.
Would you rather learn about how you will die or when you will die?
When I'll die, because then I'll just live my life to the fullest.
Would you rather have skeleton hands or pumpkin for a head?
Skeleton hands.
Would you rather eat one candy every day for a year or eat all your Halloween candy for every way?
Eat one piece of candy every single day of the
Would
year.
you rather have the power to wield a magic wand or have the ability to fly on a broomstick?
Fly on a broomstick, I'm guessing.
Oops. Sorry if you heard the scratching on the mic.
Oh, God dang it. Would you rather battle a supervillain or a supernatural creature?
Super villain.
Would you rather be friends with a werewolf or befriend a vampire?
Befriend a vampire.
Would you rather sleep in a room full of snakes or a room full of spiders?
I hate spiders, snakes, but
Would you rather transform into a black cat or a bat?
a bat.
Would you rather lie in a closed coffin for an hour or be wrapped up like a mummy?
Wrapped up like a mummy.
Would you rather walk through a dark graveyard alone or walk through a dark forest all by yourself?
Graveyard, because it's more.
Would you rather eat a ghost pepper or summon dark forces?
Eat a ghost pepper. What the fuck? Why would I want to summon
Would
dark
you
force?
rather die in the next 5 minutes or live forever?
Live forever.
Would you rather lose your sense of smell or touch?
Smell.
Would you rather let spiders crawl on your face or eat a caterpillar sandwich?
Caterpillar sandwich. Hands are killing me. Alright.
Would you rather have a werewolf's hairy fur all over your face and body or witch's
Ew.
skin?
Or what?
Or witch's green skin?
Green skin. Because I feel like you won't be able to shave all that hair off.
It's 10:47. Oh my god.
Ew. These questions aren't really scary.
Yeah, they're boring.
I read these before. Oh, look, I found a question on YouTube.
Open a new tab.
Why?
Open a new tab. I don't want you to get
Okay, fine. Sorry. Yeah, so there it was.
Oh my god, her face is so red. Let's watch creepy sleep paralysis things.
Sure. I feel bad for y'all on this podcast. What is this?
We're so bored. And it's October month, so spooky.
Yes. Since Halloween's in 25 days. Alright.
Do we have to unplug our microphone? So they could hear it?
Our website. That's why I use SEMrush.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god. What does it say? I want to at least see it.
Disclaimer, I do not give permission for cloning of my voice, sampling of my voice, the use of my voice, the channel to be used in the use in another channel's Okay, wait, so we're not showing it. Not using the video. We're not using the video.
I know.
Right.
Trust that you are all well. Before I get started, I would like to give a special shout out to the Patreon members. TV here in the Ulking smell that dollars. There will be no more ad of this video. I start sweating profusely. I try to get up and turn on the AC, and I could not move from my bed. I was confused and a bit scared. I tried to shout out to my sister in the next room over. I couldn't talk either. At this point is when I saw a dark figure in the corner watching me. It felt like years until the silence broke. It muttered in a distorted voice, "You are not safe." At this point, I could
No, that's so creepy.
hear my heart pounding like it was in my ears. Next thing I knew, the figure moved across the room and to the foot of my bed.
God damn.
It stared into my soul, and then I could move again. I was soaked in sweat.
God damn.
Okay, this is reminding me of my sleep paralysis story.
Yeah, why is it? Why is this reminding me of Stuffy?
Okay.
This shouldn't be reminding me of
Just play
Stuffy.
it, just play it.
And that night, I did not sleep.
Well, yeah.
To this day, I have never had sleep paralysis after that. And I still wonder, am I really safe?
Oh, God damn.
Creeps me out just being right near the bed.
Yeah.
I've never had it before or since, but about a year ago, I woke up bright-eyed in the middle of the night. I was on my side, facing my husband, and the closet on the other side. For a clearer picture,
Bitch. The fact that I have a husband and I have a closet and somebody's been in there creeping in there before. I have some bad stories, and that happened in real life, not sleep paralysis wise, but still.
Okay.
Sometimes sleep paralysis.
we had taken down the closet doors when we moved in, since we hated bifold doors, and just hung a curtain that's always drawn aside.
God damn.
We have two long hang bars for clothes all the way across the double closet. One across the top for his, and midway down across for my clothes. When I woke up, I was already staring at a spot about midway.
Oh, this explains my sister.
Got him.
Oh my God.
Okay, please play it.
There was was this scaly black demon with red eyes, perched on my hang bar while holding.
Oh my fucking god. Girl, let's explain it.
Let's just play it.
See, Stuffy is terrifying in his own
Let's
ways.
just play it.
On with one arm to the top bar, where his head reached up between two jackheads. He just sat there staring at me with his mouth open, and very slowly started moving and creeping down the length of the closet, like he was moving towards my husband. I couldn't do anything except watch with my heart pounding in my ears. I must have snapped out of it at some point because I blinked and it was gone. I could feel it and looked
I'm sorry.
God damn.
It's fucking creepy.
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
up the courage to get up and move over to the closet. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, of course. I didn't want to close the curtains. I guess because I figured if it came back, it was better to see it moving instead of wondering if something was watching behind a curtain. I still think it was sleep paralysis. No idea why, but damn, it freaked me out for a few good nights.
Anyways, for a few good nights. This is so creepy. I hate this.
I lived in an apartment complex for 7 years, middle to high school, and experienced a whole lot of weird stuff, many with witnesses. But the most unnerving was this.
Oh God, of course.
I was laying in bed just getting comfy. I was rolled onto my side.
Comfy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think you said comfy, right?
I heard comfy.
Okay.
Tell me how I heard comfy.
Facing the wall, when I felt someone sit on the bed behind me.
Oh, hell no.
I thought maybe my mom came in, and I turned to look, but there was
Oh.
Okay, don't just play it.
no one there. I could still feel the dip in the bed. The door was closed. The light was off.
Oh,
I was totally alone.
oh.
Okay, stop.
I got fucking cold chills everywhere.
Okay, just play it. Just play it. Girl!
Stop.
So I rolled over and stared at the wall, trying to get the courage to reach over and turn the lamp on.
Oh, God.
Well, suddenly, I feel whatever was sitting there lay down and put an arm around me. I felt the pressure of an arm on my side. I felt the dip of weight behind me. I was too scared to move at that point, since I didn't want to run around and see what was there. Eventually, I fell asleep. Nothing stranger than usual in the morning.
How can you fall asleep? Like, how can you just eventually fall asleep and act like nothing happened?
I have quite a few of these stories, but this one in particular still creeps me out to this day. Before I moved states, and I was about 12, I was having a sleepover with one of my friends. At the time, it happened my parents were getting us something to eat, and my brother was over at his friend's house. We were all in the living room just talking. It was close to being dark, when we felt like we were floating, but we weren't.
What?
But
What?
felt like we were. Then all of a sudden, we heard something brushing on the window blind.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Oh, God.
Oh, come on, damn it!
Stop.
Look at that,
Stop.
God
God damn it. Alright, just play it. Please, just play it. Just play it.
Blinds.
We'll get
The
through it.
window where it happened was across from us, and we saw the blinds moving a bit. We went in my room and waited for my parents to get home, but that wasn't where it stopped. That night, my friend woke up all of a sudden, and she said she felt like someone was staring at her. She said that she saw this tall, dark figure by my door, which was closed.
Why was it a tall, dark figure? Why is everything a tall, dark figure?
I'm just getting randomly really fucking nervous.
Okay, play. Play it.
But it was now open.
So.
Wait, why is it
I
playing
hate
me? What? Okay.
She also saw a little black figure standing by me.
Oh, come on!
Why? Stop.
Sorry.
But it was staring at my TV. When
What?
she told me this the next morning, I didn't want to believe it and told her it could have been a dream. But the look she gave me was pure fear, which is rare.
Oh, that's so creepy. You think a bestie's dreaming, but she gives you that true fear look. I'm like, oh, something actually happened, bestie.
That's creepy.
Oh my god, I feel like we shouldn't watch.
Okay.
I think we should end the podcast in like 2 to 3 minutes.
No, we want to.
11, 10, yes.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
in 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Breathe.
Okay, play it.
Rare since her and I don't get scared often. After that, I was kind of scared to be in my own room at night.
Yeah.
But when nothing else happened, I just brushed it off. I still wonder if she really was dreaming or if she really saw something that night in my room.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Why do we watch this?
No.
Why?
It's October.
I've decided to share this funny yet disturbing sleep paralysis story with you all. Usually I'll get it during the day during a nap if I'm on my back. And usually it's one of 4 things. 1, an invisible entity trying to choke me and drag me around the room,
Okay.
up to the ceiling especially.
Normal.
2, an invisible entity trying to sexually assault me.
What?
3, just a general falling, flying sensation. And sometimes it'll even seem like I'm going through walls or the floor.
Okay. Not the walls and the floor part, but I feel like I'm falling through sensations sometimes. I don't know why. Here we go. Don't know if it's sleep paralysis. Don't know what it is. We still do not know. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Like I pulled an Ant-Man and went subatomic or some shit.
Ant-Man and subatomic. Yeah.
That's some shit.
Totally experienced that. Or some shit. That was so funny.
The 4th kind is where
I actually like this YouTuber. I just found him and
Oh, dude, scam himself.
sorry. I don't know how to use my inside voice, y'all.
it seems like there are people around,
Oh.
whether strangers or friends or my SO. Like it'll be
What?
just me home alone and it'll happen. And I'll just hear the sounds of my SO come home, clear his throat, kick off his shoes, sit in his unbearable squeaky desk chair, or it'll sound like strangers maybe walked in and are talking around me, but I can't make out what they're actually saying. One day, I'm in the bedroom napping, and sleep paralysis happens. This time, it sounds like there's a bunch of people walking back and forth outside the bedroom windows. But
Really?
I can't make out any of what's being said. I'm trying to move, trying to hear the voices better, trying to just snap the hell out of it, but not having any luck. And then, one male voice comes in clear as a bell and just says, "Poop." That broke the spell and I woke up laughing my damn ass off at the singular word.
Poop.
10 out of 10 sleep paralysis experience. Would gladly do that again over all the other kinds.
Poop. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't fun. It's fun, but it's scared. Fuck. Rain.
When I was younger, I used to get sick a lot. Strep throat and
Help.
ear infections often
Okay, what the fuck? I had ear infections because I'm dyslexic, and apparently that's one of the symptoms. Goodbye.
bring about very high fevers.
Yep.
High fevers lend themselves to hallucinations.
Yep.
My mother was no stranger to me spinning wild fantasies while lost in these dark reveries.
Excuse me, what? What?
I I once told her I ate glass and was absolutely convinced that it was true. So much so that my mother started to believe me. Anyway,
Oh.
I was 11 or 12 years old
Yeah,
and
bitch.
on vacation with my family in Hawaii. Naturally, because I'm always the party downer, I develop a terrible ear infection, complete with a
Damn.
dangerously high fever. Hallucinations struck at about midnight.
Oh,
When
well, yeah, oh, that's just fun because it's 11:02 p.m.
I woke up probably from the pain in my ear.
Oh.
I was sleeping on a convertible couch in the front room area of this little grass house and saw through the sliding glass door an elderly woman rocking in a rocking chair on the porch.
Okay,
She
that's...
was shrouded in a dark cloak so that I couldn't see.
See, that's normal. Yep. Totally my grandma just doing that in the middle of the night. Yep, oh, hey, oh, that's not my grandma. Somebody else.
Please.
Any of her features, but I still knew it was an elderly woman. She slowly stopped rocking and turned to face me directly, and then reached a skeletal hand up to lower the hood of her robes.
We were just having questions about skeletal hands. Goodbye.
As the moonlight revealed her features to me, the idea of an elderly visage melted into the bared bone of a skull. Her eye sockets were empty, but I still knew that she was staring straight at me.
Oh, what the?
I'm not sure
Hell no.
God damn.
Hell no.
how a skull grins, but she did it in that moment.
Green.
Then she stood up, collected her scythe, and stalked off the porch. I looked out of the living room window that my bed was situated under to watch her stand a little ways away and watch a procession of people make their way down the beach. As the party of people drew closer, I saw that they were carrying a casket. A little boy was trailing behind the procession, looking blue. The
What the? Oh my god, this is a very elaborate sleep paralysis thing.
casket was set beneath my window by the group of people, and the lid was opened to reveal the same little boy that I'd seen. He was following his own funeral. It was in that fever-riddled moment that I understood I was going to die someday. Thinking
Let's not do that. No.
Don't know why that's happening.
Okay.
about what I saw that night still leaves me with a ball of fear spinning wildly in my abdomen.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
That was normal wording. It's okay. Fine. It's okay.
17 years later, and that memory turns me right back.
Oh hell no.
Oh God! Why? Why 17?
Bye.
Do you know what that means?
I knew something 17 years later had something that bad happen to you. I
Know
think.
something good, and then it just had to be perfectly 17. Then a moonlight.
Girl, I don't know. Yep.
the
That was
hell?
creepy. Goodbye.
Play it.
Back into a terrified little girl.
Huh? Stop.
This will probably never see the light of day, but
What?
it'll feel good to write it down and actually tell somebody. I am a skeptic in general, and don't buy into any paranormal mumbo-jumbo. Something happened to me in college, though, that I can't explain.
Well.
College.
And it is so f***ing weird that I make it a point to remind myself a few times a year that it actually did in fact happen. I'm afraid that I'll forget that it really happened and eventually convince myself that I just don't remember it correctly. In any case, here's how it went down. I was sleeping
Fun.
over at my girlfriend's house, and for a few nights I had been having a similar nightmare. The fact that I was having nightmares was in and of itself odd. I rarely remembered my dreams at that point in my life, but suddenly I was having them all the time.
But I just said nightmares. In that game,
Yep.
have nightmares every night.
Yep. It's not creepy. I don't know, and I don't want to know.
The dreams themselves were terrifying. I don't remember all the details, but I clearly remember the source of my fear. It was a very tall, spindly figure with
Oh, hell no.
thin arms and legs and
Oh, that's explained. Stuffy.
the head of a dog.
What? Hey, not a dog. He has the head of a dragon. I don't know what the fuck. Stuffy dog. He takes care of dogs. Bye. No, too similar.
It looked kind of like an Egyptian Anubis.
What the fuck is a Egyptian Anubis? I don't know what an Egyptian Anubis is, but if somebody can tell me in the comments, that would be grateful. Thank you.
I remember that it would sort of dance towards me in my dreams,
Okay, what the fuck?
with its arms waving wildly above its
Oh, hell no.
What the hell?
Ah!
Stop.
I'm sorry.
God damn, stop scaring me.
It's just explaining stuff and I hate it.
head. Almost like one of those fucking air-driven advertisements that they put in front of car lots to get your attention as you drive by. Sounds crazy when I type it, but it was scary enough that it still fills me with a sense of dread when I think about it 15 years later.
What?
All of that is explainable until this one night.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, just get through the story.
I was having a dream again and woke up right around the time I usually did. Only this time, I awoke not just with residual terror, but also with an overwhelming sense that something was very wrong, and I was in imminent danger.
What?
I looked over at my girlfriend just in time to see her eye snap open. We look at each other and we just know. Get out. We flip on the lights. Here's where I begin to doubt myself and have to constantly remind myself.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay, stop.
No.
Sorry.
No. I remember when I told you about the story of the UTI. I said, "Oh, get out of the room."
Yeah. Oh, hell.
What the heck?
Okay,
What the heck? Okay.
Oh,
Play the thing.
I hate thinking about stuff in these moments.
I hate thinking about everything. Good job. Play it. Donny, play.
Turn on captions.
yes, that did happen. And freeze. All around the room are my girlfriend's hats. There's one on the lamp, a few on the floor, one on the exercise bike, one on the desk. When we went to sleep, they were all in a box. We stood there a moment in shock, all the while inside my head, I am still hearing, "Get out, get out, get out." We didn't say a word. We just looked at each other, both white as a sheet, turned, and got the fuck out of her apartment, not even pausing to put on shoes. We didn't sleep over there again. I never had that dream again. To this day, I have no idea what the f to think of that. But
They never had that dream again when they got out of that apartment. So was that thing real? Okay, so it is 11:10. I think we're going to end the podcast here and keep watching these creepy ass things.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching our episode 9 of our podcast on wheels. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye.